Dear God, thank you for guiding us in our daily life. Thank you for giving us another day to live in your land. Thank you for showering us the blessings that you bestow upon us. And may you continue to shower us the blessings. Sorry for the mistakes that we have committed against you and to the Lord. And may you keep us in temptations that surround us in our studies. That in all things,
God may be glorified.
Bible reading.
Jeremiah chapter 7 verses 30 to 34. For the sons of Judah have done evil in my sight, declares the Lord. They have set their detestable things in the house that is called by my name, to defile it, and they have built the high places of Tophet, which is in the valley of the son of Hinnom, to burn their sons and their daughters in the fire, which I did not command, nor did it come into my mind. Therefore, behold, the days are coming, declares the Lord, when it will no more be called Tophet, or the valley of the son of Hinnom, but the valley of slaughter, for they will be buried in Tophet, because there is no room elsewhere. And the dead bodies of these people will be food for the birds of the air, and for the beasts of the earth, and none will frighten them away. And I will silence in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem the voice of mirth and the voice of gladness, the voice of the bridegroom and the voice of the bride, for the land shall become a waste.
Meditation. As a Vedan, how could you keep your loyalty to God, and what are the things that you need to do for you to enable to be loyal to Him?
I will offer everything I do to Him and make Him the center or core of everything I do. Having God as the reason of everything I do, I can control myself not to be tempted by remembering that whatever I do has its own consequences. And I will think first before I act. I will contemplate on it whether it is in the line with what God wants me to do or to do.
As a Vedan, I always keep my loyalty to God by praying every day, thanking for the blessings that I have received every day.
As a Vedan, I'll make sure that most of the time I'll praise Him and give thanks to Him, and never praise other God. And I will find a way to visit to a chapel, and if I have a vacant time, I'll go to the prayer room and thank Him for everything.
Praying is not the only way to show our loyalty to God, but also the means of doing good deeds like giving out some help to unlawful residents. Since we have a lot of blessings from God, it is not immoral to share what we have.
In order to keep my loyalty to God, I will worship Him, I will attend Mass every Sunday and be faithful to Him. I will pray every day and be humble all the time, and I will be respectful to others.
As a youth, how could you prevent from being tempted to the people surround you, especially if that person is your friend or family?
Also, when I notice that a friend or family member of mine is doing something that is not according to God's will, I will pray for her or him and tell her directly with God's guidance.
Everybody say that temptation cannot be prevented, especially if your loved one doing it. But I don't believe in that saying because we have our own free will and we know that we can stop temptation in our own ways.
As a youth, I could help myself preventing to be tempted by the people surrounded me by just saying the word no. even if it is a family member or a close friend of mine, because the word no means a big decline under invitation.
I firmly believe that temptation is everywhere. I know that it's hard to reject temptation, but we can still prevent bad things happen. We can't blame anyone for the wrong decisions we made. The decision is still ours if we choose to reject or accept the temptation.
I will determine if something is wrong or morally right before doing it so that I can prevent making sins.
Prayers. Instrumental music.
Dear God, thank you for all the blessings and trials you have given me for the past years of my life. The blessings you gave me made me value the things around me and made me a person with morals. Thank you for the trials, for it made me stronger every day and made my mind and heart open to your will. I believe that you will not give us problems without purpose or problems we cannot face. It may seem unbearable sometimes, but the best part of it is it draws me nearer to you and to your words. Please guide me with my everyday life and bless my mind and my heart that I may do things according to your will. Amen.
Lord, thank you for everything, and we know that even if we are struggling in our human problems, we know that every day is a blessed day because we know that you will never leave us in sufferings and pain. We want to say sorry for the sins that we have done. Even we are sinful, we still know to say sorry because of our action. We know that you will forgive us because you are my one and only God. You save me always for the times that I cannot stand on my own.
Dear God, first of all, I would like to thank you for giving me another day to live in the body that you lent on me. Thank you for giving me strength to face the struggles that you know that I will never give up because you're always there for me. Thank you for giving me a family and friends that is always there for me. I'm sorry for the mistakes and sinful acts that I have done against you. Please continue showering us the blessings that you always bestow upon us. And also, please help us to pass all our subjects, especially our accounting subject and our qualifying exam.
Dear God, we'd like to thank you for waking up us every day, for keeping us away from danger, for being there in times of trouble, giving us no trouble in looking for foods, and most especially, being there to guide us and to love us. We'd also like to ask for your forgiveness for the bad things we have done to others. Please do guide us on our way to our home. In the name of Christ our Lord.
Dear Lord, I pray that those people who are suffering are to be upheld and be helped by others who are capable. I pray for the souls that have gone to their destinations. I pray that the sick people will soon be healed by the power of the Lord. I thank you all for the blessings I received, and I am sorry for the sins I have committed in the past. I offer you my everyday life, my prayers, my works, and also my sufferings.
Contemplation. Practical application of the gospel. Sharing of stories related to faith on God. Instrumental music will be played and we are reading to Bible text.
Esther chapter 2 verses 21 to 23. In those days, while Mordecai sat in the king's gate, two of the king's chamberlain, Bigtan and Teresh, of those which kept the door, were worked and sought to lay hand on the king Ahasuerus. And the thing was known to Mordecai, who told it unto Esther the queen. And Esther certified the king thereof in Mordecai's name. And when inquisition was made of the matter, it was found out. Therefore they were both hanged on the tree. And it was written in the book of the Chronicles before the king.
Psalms chapter 78 verse 8. They would not be like their forefathers.